working on our lower backs, hips, knees, ankles and legs generally. People keep telling me their back's aching and their legs feel weak or achy. Now, as we get older, one movement we all need to continue doing is squatting. I was quite surprised recently to find out when I explained to my mum, sorry mum, that she didn't actually know how to squat. When I mentioned squats to her, she thought I was talking about burpees. No, sorry mum, that's not the case. A squat is a move that you do similarly to getting in and out of a chair. And this is one that I tell so many people to be doing regularly because it includes a hip hinge, our knee joints and our ankle joints hinging as well. And those are movements, three key joint areas that we need to keep mobile as we age, especially because these are areas that seize up. We don't want to be having to put excess pressure on our upper backs, shoulders and necks when we climb out of a chair. Having seen some people in the past literally having to haul themselves in and out of chairs, or some people can't get out of chairs or in chairs properly and literally falling into them. This may not feel like it's a problem you need to be thinking about right now. If you're in your 20s and 30s, maybe even 40s, you think, oh, it's fine, I don't need to worry about this. Maybe you should be thinking more, if you're not worrying about joint mobility, is actually strengthening your glutes, strengthening your legs, allowing you to have that muscle mass to support your body weight now. So when you do get older, you still can support your body weight, and hopefully you'll still have the range of movement to be able to get yourself in and out of a chair properly. So it's called a functional movement for a very good reason, because it has a high level of function. We come to a standing position. Okay. Basic squat, feet hip width apart. I'm a little bit close to this chair, so I'm just going to move it away initially. So your feet are hip width apart. And we're going to try and keep our knees over our toes. Your feet should be parallel. They shouldn't be what I call the duck feet. Sorry mum, that's you. And you shouldn't have your toes turned inwards either. No, we're going to keep our feet parallel, about hip width apart. You can go slightly wider from your hips if you feel more comfortable that way. We're then going to take a great expression, arse to the grass. So you're going to aim your coccyx, your tailbone, as low as you can go comfortably initially. I always like to start off doing this if you're a novice, either with a sofa or a chair behind you. So for extra support and balance, I'm going to take my hands out front as I go down. I'm going to bend from the knees, keeping my back straight and my chest high. Bottom just touches the sofa, and then I use my arms to balance and come back up again. As I come back up, keeping my core strong and squeezing my glutes, my bum muscles, okay? Again, knees out, keeping those knees out over your toes, back up straight and up again. Let's see that from the side. So I've got a hard chair here. You can aim for a hard chair if it's slightly higher and more comfortable for you, or you could aim for your sofa if it's a little lower. If you are competent with this, totally go your full range, okay? Don't limit your range if you're competent and strong enough to do so. Okay, so again, my bottom's just going to touch the chair, and I'm coming back up again. If you feel that that's a little bit too far away, back up towards the seats. Again, bottom down and up again. And down and squeeze. And down and squeeze those glutes. Always aiming the knees out. Sorry mum, I'm going to use you as an example again. Going down into a squat like this. I'm sorry, it's not acceptable. It's not the right way to be doing it. You need to encourage the range of movement in your ankles and your knees in the correct line of motion. Try to avoid knees wobbling. It's a sign of weakness, and we need to try and aim those knees out, okay? Okay, I think 10 of those a day, every morning, is actually what I do every day. Air squats. I'm a little bit more competent at them than when I started a few years back. So my air squats are very deep. I can squat, or used to be able to squat a barbell over my head whilst doing these. Full range of movement in the hips, ankles and knees. If I show you what I mean, I'm hoping you can catch this on the video. So we're going all the way down and back up again. All the way down and back up again, okay? If you've got that range of movement, then great. For an advanced setting, if you want to improve the range of movement in your hips, take that all the way down, get your elbows inside your knees and give them a little workout, okay? So you're just pushing out your knees, increasing the movement in your hip joints. You could do both at once. Take that into a little prayer position there. So that, friends, is a basic squat. Sorry that took 5 minutes to explain, but having seen so many people that are doing it wrong, I think it's important to spend time learning how to squat properly. If you need any more advice on this, give me a shout. I can come and see you, or we can do a video consultation and work through what's going wrong with your squat and get you mobile and strong nice and quickly.